Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will talk about new issues, not so new issues, but the golden issues, and the new cataract surgeries about the capsoulorhexis. Because the continuous curvilinear capsoulorhexis is very important and also have the good and best result and outcome of cataract surgeries. Because proper capsulolysis maybe prevent PCO and also fibrosis and also phimosis and also the change in the limbs position properly. So in the capsulolysis, we always we have use some method here according to our instructors, like before when we complete our small CS incision, corneoscleral incision. After this, we don't open AC. Before of this, we can do paracentesis and also we give air bubble in the AC chamber to diffuse the capsule posteriorly and also done the capsulolysis very properly. After this, we use 3-point glue, and after this also we give more air bubble to attach the material glue and also the capsule addition and also take proper color. After this, we use viscoelastic and also when the AC. After the AC, we use a needle like a cystosome to tear a less part of the capsules and also we done the capsulolysis. Then by another capsulolysis forceps or urata forceps. So and this also this is we take this from American Academy. They also mentioned like I told use cystosome and also so after the tearing of the capsule remove the cystosome and also by use microforceps and also for the first time for 180-degree we tear the capsule and after this we complete 360-degree capsulolysis. Once plate is secure, stop the extent and also take proper club of the capsule and rotate about 30-60 degrees. And also when we tear the capsule at the center of the lens, we also go to the periphery about 1.5 millimeter away from the tear point. Okay, by this way we complete our capsulolysis. There is no any difference about the teacher direction and also the American Academy, just both are the same. Okay, this is the first one is cystosome. We also make this from our needle, 1cc needle. The second one is urata forceps by which we catch the capsule area and also rotate 60 degrees. And after from this, another one it is also micro incisional forceps. This is also used for the capsulolysis without of the forceps and the cystosome. The another one is femtosecond laser, Ashima femtosecond lasers. Okay, this is very important about the size of the continuous curvilinear capsulolysis. By which size we should do our capsulolysis. We have divided this by two groups. The first one is about control capsulolysis group and the second one is small capsulolysis group. In the control capsulolysis group, there will be our capsulolysis about 4.5 to 5.5 millimeters. This is a control capsulolysis group and the outcome of this is very good and very best than the another type. And also in the small capsulolysis group, The capsoulorhexis, the diameter of capsoulorhexis, which is less than 4.5 millimeter, this is called small capsoulorhexis group. And by the base of these tools, also many study and many research are done. Okay, in the United States, they always use the uptake about 6 millimeters. For this, we always do capsulolysis about 5.5 millimeters. It is a gold standard in the United States. Why? Because the uptake is 6 milli. When we insert the IOL, just the 0.55 capsulorhexis opening, so the capsulorhexis were left over the uptake properly 30-60 degrees. So this will prevent from the secondary epithelial cells proliferation and also from the phimosis. Therefore, this is called gold standard in the United States. Okay, we have mentioned before, because complete when we do any radial opening of the capsule, or it will be not full 30-60 degrees. So maybe after cataract surgery, proliferation of the epithelial cell will be greater compared with the complete 30-60 degrees coverage. And also, it is also have a good and a best role in the stability of the IOL. If the capsulorhexis is about 0.55 millimeters and also completely 30-60 degrees, so the IOL doesn't act, and also it doesn't expulsion from the capsulorhexis opening. Okay, in the small capsulorhexis, we will face two big problems like difficulties in the insertions of the uptake of our IOL, and also maybe cause after cataract surgery phimosis, because the opening or the hole of the capsule is small. Okay, complication. About the capsulorhexis complication, it is also have three complications. The first one is acute. It is during the operation surgeries, and it is also taken from the Elsevier journal CRG, Cataract and Refractive Surgeries. This is also from American Academy. So acute, in the acute capsule complication, we have some problem when we done or do our capsulorhexis. For example, irregular opening of the capsule by less skills of the surgeon, are like resident like us, so they have this problem. The capsulorhexis will be done oval shape and also irregular opening of the capsules. This is the first one, and also maybe sometime radial tear may be occur. I think if the capsulorhexis is done properly about the diameter of 5.5 millimeter, the nucleus will be expelled very easily. So radial tear may be occur, and also maybe the capsulorhexis is too small, less than 4 millimeter, or too large, more than 6 millimeter. In the yearly complication, yes, very clear. In the yearly capsulorhexis complications, maybe there will be fibrosis may occur, because fibrosis will be occurring to the some retained material, non-metaplastic cells of the lens of the capsule cells. From this will be occur fibrosis about the first 2 weeks or the first month, maybe later also. And also addition of the capsulorhexis age. The capsulorhexis age also may be touch with the people, and also by this addition it will be make peripheral synechia, posterior synechia. By this, maybe there will be relation of pigment from the iris, maybe cause inflammation like uveitis, maybe cause glaucoma, like this pigment dispersion syndrome glaucoma. And this is the early complication when the capsulohexis touch to the anterior margin of the pupil. And also in the early complication, if there was the capsulohexis hole opening wide more than 6 milli, so maybe the IOL will be expulsion throughout, and maybe the optic may be tipped and maybe cause astigmatism. Okay, also a problem there. And also, if the layer, the capsulohexis is more wide, or sometimes doesn't place the IOL properly in the bed, so maybe the anterior lip of the capsule will be touched to the posterior capsule. By this addition, maybe the fibrosis, and also another problem of the capsule joining will be occur, like metaplastic cell proliferation or epithelial cell proliferation. So the IOL will be displaced forward, and maybe it is also maybe caused due to the myopic changes in the post-operative surgeries. Okay, in the late complication, we know better about the epithelial cell proliferation, because these cells are just related the greater area and posterior capsule. So maybe this will be proliferate and maybe cause a secondary problem, and also the PCO of the lens. Okay, this is a technique. This is also from American Academy. They have done capsulohexis. This is also just similar, which we done here.
Hi, this is Susan MacDonald. I'm going to talk to you about the capsulohexis. As you can see, the anterior capsulohexis has been stained with a trypan blue. I'm now using the cystotome to scrape a tear in the anterior capsule. And once I've done this, I'll remove my cystotome by turning it to its side and then bringing it out of my incision. I will then replace it with a Utrata. The Utrata, I'm going to grab one of the flaps and briskly pull it 180 degrees away from my incision. Once I get the flap, you see I stop and fold over, make sure the flap and I grab at about 1.5 millimeters away from the tear point. I am then putting the torn capsule back in towards the center of the eye as I'm tearing the capsule in a circular motion. Once this is completed, I'll finish the tear and I'll have a nice centered.
Okay, this was the video of capsulohexis. And also another technique, when we done our capsulohexis small, so how we can enlarge our capsulohexis? By this, we just cut one side of capsule by scissor, and also after this we will enlarge this by capsulohexis forceps, Urata forceps. So you can watch this technique in this video. This is also from American Academy.
Though this is not a complicated case and simply building the lily for a restore lens, I want to show you how to enlarge the rhexis. We make a tangential cut with an intraocular scissor or vannis, and then we can use our Utrata with good control viscoelastic to spiral the opening so that we look at the underside of the capsule and bring it around to make it just the right size opening. In the event of a complication where a small capsulohexis is impeding bringing any residual fragments up, that's the best way to proceed, since we do not wish to sacrifice our anterior rhexis in order to use it for IOL capture.
Okay, this is the American case. Okay, this is a study which is done for the comparison of the size and also shape of the capsulohexis and also about the techniques, about the position of the IOL and centration of the IOL. This is a study which is the purpose of the study was this. And this study was done at Hannosch Hospital, Vienna, Austria, and designed prospective case series. I also get this study from American Academy Research documents. Method of this was this patient, which we done cataract surgeries and also follow up at the first hour and also after at the 3 months after surgeries by post-operatively, and also patient was divided in two groups according to the capsulohexis. The first one, the capsulohexis size and shape, and
three groups. It's three groups.
Yes.
Were divided into three groups.
Yes.
Which are two groups.
No, that size, shape, and also thickness and centration of that capsulohexis. Yes. So patients were divided in three groups according to the capsulohexis shape and size, and also follow-up, control, and also symmetrical capsulohexis. The capsulohexis about 4.5 millimeter and 5.5 millimeter, and also small group capsulohexis. The small group capsulohexis is less than 4.5 millimeters, and the third group was the first one, control capsulohexis group, like 4.5 millimeter, and the second one, the small capsulohexis group, like less than 4.5 millimeter, and another one about the eccentric and other all capsulohexis. So these two groups were matched, and also the conclusion of this. What about, I think this study about the 249 eyes, but I not take other full articles, only the important issue I mentioned here. The conclusion of this was there is no any problem in the size and shape, but is a little effect on the capsular big IOL by the modern IOL performance surgeries. Only eyes with a severely malformed capsulohexis had a slightly descended IOL. There was no any difference among the size and also the shape of the capsulohexis, like like another things, but only the malformed capsulohexis have problems in these studies. Okay, this was the references.
These were techniques of capsulohexis as we